Dropping in on y'all unannounced like I do always. We're doing the live stream again. One of those sneak attacks, I like to do so often. Keeps my followers on their toes, so to speak. Yeah, I've been out here in the yard doing a little bit of yard things, and thought I'd do a live. See how everybody's doing. On this beautiful Kentucky day. I'm sure and hope that it's nice weather where you're at. Not very cold right now. It's pretty good right now. It feels pretty good out here. I got a little jacket on, but other than that, I'd say probably in the 60s maybe to be getting on it. I don't have a thermometer in my pocket or anything, so I can't look. Oh, but yeah, I've been out here. We're raking my leaves. Let me see here. You can see there where I rake my leaves. I'm gonna haul them to the garden. I got another little pile right down there, and I gotta do that. Put it in the garden. Quite a bit of leaves there, more than I thought it was going to be. I'd already got one big load out here earlier I think it was maybe a couple months ago. There's a little bit of leftover leaves. I may take my blower as soon as the batteries are charged up on it and maybe get some of the residue into the pile before I move it. But yeah, I'm just sitting here doing my live there, kind of waiting for see if anybody pops in there. We won't keep it long because obviously I'm gonna go ahead and get to work here shortly. But I am taking a small break. Fix the sunglasses there. Gonna sitting here drinking a cup of coffee and maybe drink a soda. It's such a nice, beautiful day that I decided to, shoot far, sit out here and enjoy it for just a little bit. Just a little bit, because we ain't going to have much time here in Kentucky for this sort of thing. Yeah, I put them in the garden, these leaves, and kind of build it up there. I don't know, quite honestly, if it helps all that much because it would take so many leaves, so much leaves that to build it up, it would, I don't have much leaves here, and oh, I could probably get more leaves if I really wanted them, but I could go. There ain't none next door either place, so I'd have to go to the woods to get them, and really, that's just too much work for the benefit. You got to look at it in a practical way. I'll do my part, I'll gather what I can around here, but and put it down there. Every little bit helps, but I'm not going to break my back or anything over it. I'll tell you what I wished I had for my garden And I can possibly accomplish this task is get some manure in from some of these horse farms here. There's a couple here right next door to me, and a couple of them horse farms would maybe pay them so much to bring it out here and dump it in the field. That way I can just uh, scatter it on there at my leisure. I don't think my neighbors would probably appreciate it, but hey, that's just the way it goes. I guess they'll have to hold their nose. Yeah, it's going to be stinky, stinky, but you know, my ground needs to be built up a little bit, and I know that. I know that. Who we got there? Somebody I can't understand that language there. I'm sorry I can't understand you there, but I wish you good morning, good afternoon. From here in Kentucky, USA. Wish you well. Hope you're doing fine. Appreciate you coming in and being part of the little bitty live stream that we have here. I'm trying to read it, but oh, okay. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome. We got 8 people. It's dropped in. We got 8 people. That's wonderful. Really wasn't expecting that many people. Ooh. But I appreciate you. We're not going to have it very long because I got to get to work here in a minute and get some of these leaves taken to the garden, and we'll walk down there to the garden, and I'll show you. I hope I don't lose my signal. Oh, we only got one watching right now. That'd be all right. We got one watching, and we'll walk down here to the garden and show you what I got going on here. I appreciate everybody coming in and joining in on the live stream there. I hope I can entertain you a little bit. That's where I've been piling my leaves up. You can see where they've kind of mulched down, so to speak, into the ground itself. And I don't know. I'm just going to have every little bit helps, but like I said before, it can't be that much beneficial. You'd have to have a substantial amount of leaves. Get my layoff plow set up. You'd have to have a substantial amount of leaves to make a difference. And that would be over the course of several years of laying it on there, letting it mulch down and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't have no heavy equipment or anything. Otherwise, if I did, I'd be going getting some cow manure or horse manure, and I'd be scattering it on there and letting it set. then plow it in, but it is what it is. Let's see how many we got in there now. We got one and one like. Appreciate it. Hello, Shawnee. Hello, Shawnee. Well, I was raking up my leaves and getting ready to put them on the garden. It ain't gonna be up much, but it'll help a little bit. Yeah, I thought I'd do it. There's another little pile down there. I'd already got a big pile of it back early, like I said earlier, and got that done, and I'm going to take a break, and after a while I'm going to get at it. Let me flip back around to put my sunglasses on, shoot my eyes. Hope y'all doing okay. Hello, Shawnee. I'll wave a hand at you, and we got 7 people. I'm surprised there's 7 people in here. I'm actually surprised. Really am. Appreciate these pop-up lives. These are really pop-up lives, that's for sure. Because you never know when I'll perform a sneak attack. You never know. And we're going to walk down this way and to the garden again. We're going to walk down this way a little bit. I'm surprised my Wi-Fi signal's as good as it is, actually. Must be a good day. There's my garden spot. You can see where where they've already melted into the ground there. Let me see here if I can zoom in up on it. Yeah, you can see that. The sun is shining on my screen and I can't see who's saying what. But we'll sit right here for a moment. Let's see. What have you been doing, Shawnee? What are you doing right now? Are you doing something that's funny? Oh, you're moving. You were moving. Okay, what are you moving? Your furniture? Or are you actually physically moving to another location? Oh, relaxing and leaves. You were mowing. Okay. It looked like you said I was moving. I was sitting there, you know how it is on this phone. You can't hardly. It's them little. It looked like you said he was moving. But yeah. Well, I ain't mowing. I've got it all done as it's going to be done, and I'm just out here killing a little time, and I felt pretty good today to do it, and it was such a nice day, and I just hate to sit in the house and not do anything constructive. I gotta feel that I'm doing something constructive. even though it might be wrong. You know, yeah, I'm doing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm glad to see the sun. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna get some rain this weekend, according to the weatherman. And oh, there's Barry. Hey, Barry. I'm outside, as you can see. So, yeah, I'm trying to read these. He lies. The rain can stay away. Well, we can hope he lies, but that's what they're saying. We're going to get some rain. Well, no, not this weekend. The rain's coming in at around the first of the week. That's uh, that's what he said. I remember now. Yeah. Well, here in Kentucky, we usually get if you get well. The old saying goes is if you get tired of one climate, just hang around, it'll change. And it's pretty much how it is. It was cold as I don't know, 2 days ago, and now it's close to 70 degrees now during the day. A little cool of a night, but not too bad, really. It was about 40 degrees last night, I think. It wasn't too bad. I didn't have to run him, but my heat didn't kick on as much as it. I like to be comfortable. But yeah, no, we got to get ready for it because it's gonna come. We ain't gonna stay immune to it for much longer. No, we're going to. I cooked yesterday. I have a lot of checklists to do. Well, you better get with it then. I usually try to have a mental checklist. Sometimes I will write it down if it's important that it needs to be done, and I'll write it down so I can mark it off as I go. Usually it'll take me a few days to complete it, but like them leaves there. I need to get them out of the way anyway because I don't like them that close to the house, especially that close to the road. And I'll get it. It'll take probably a couple, 3, 4 loads in that wagon there, but I'll get it. It won't take long. I'm gonna come back in here in the yard and sit down, and that's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. How long have we been on here? Almost 20 minutes. Well, I'm not going to kill too much time. Oh, you were cleaning the leaves from the fire pit. Well, you can see my leaves right there in my fire pit, but I got to clean it out. I may have a little fire later on or tomorrow or something like that. You never know about me. I'm spontaneous. And I'm not spontaneous combustion either. I won't catch on fire, I don't think. Wednesday night I had a fire. If you had some firecrackers, that would have worked. Pitch you a firecracker out the door there. That'll take care of that. Barry's gonna keep on till he gets packed off by a bunch of coyotes and foxes. they're gonna be right up on his back door, taking lodgings there. Yeah, firecrackers. Yeah, yeah. I still got a few firecrackers. I don't know where they're at though. To be honest with you, I got some bottle rockets that he could have. Light one and shoot it off in the woods or something, or light one and throw it. I think I might have a few firecrackers left, not many. Probably a handful, maybe. If I can remember where they're at. I know where my bottle rockets are at, because I seen them the other day. I've had them things for going on 3 years now. I showed you that I'm a real fireworks connoisseur. Every once in a while I use them from around here. What in the crap is this? And we're going to kind of keep it on here till about 30 minutes, and I'm going to shut her off because I want to get all this done, or some of it done anyway. Yes, I'm, Mr. Obvious. That's in my leaf collection there. Yeah, that's my leaf collection. I piled it up in a pile, and I'm going to. Well, I don't have a. Well, let me see if I got a favorite leaf. Let me see. Let's see if I got one. I'm glad you mentioned that, Shawnee. Thank you. I would say this one's probably my favorite one. This is my favorite one right here, I think. No, I like this one. No, I might be my favorite one. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Oh, there's so many I can't make my mind up. I can't. Oh, no, this. No, this is my favorite. My favorite. Now I'm making a nest so I can. I'm gonna get in it and lay down and go sleep. Golly. I'm gonna wait about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna shut her off. Oh golly. A nest. That's mysterious. I've got large leaves in my side yard, but no tree to match them. Oh, well, Barry, you got trees around you, so they could have come from anywhere. But it sounds like a mystery wrapped up in an enigma, is what you have there, Barry. Think about that. You need to do some Sherlock Holmes investigations on that, and come up with what happened with the case of the mysterious leaf. Maybe. Oh well. Who cares about hillbilly toilet paper? Who cares? Yes, they can. You're right there, Shawnee. Very much right. Nah, I'm not making no garland. What's wrong with you? Natural confetti? Yeah, I tell you what you do. You go right ahead and smoke it in a pipe. You just go right ahead and do that. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, you go right ahead. Smoke, smoke in a pipe. God, brain damage. You would be brain damaged if you smoked them leaves in a pipe. That'd be a fact. Yes, he does. But anyway, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole, Shawnee, because that's pretty stinky. I don't know, Barry, if maple leaves would taste like maple syrup if you smoked it. Maybe you should try it and let me know how it turns out once you do that. Why don't you do that, Barry? Ah, but anyway, I don't know. I may piddle around with these leaves here in a little bit, and then again, I may not. The longer I sit here, is the longer I sit here, the longer I'm deciding not to do jack crap. What do you think about that? This is what I want to do. Barry, won't you, I'm trying to read what this says. No, Shawnee, she's not around, I don't think. But who knows? Who knows? I was going to go back in the woods and do a live if I could get a good signal up on that hill. I may do that over the weekend, or maybe Saturday or something like that. If the weather's permitting, I may do that. I should be able to get pretty good signal using my phone's data. It might not be very good quality, but we'll give it a shot anyway. I know I'm not going to have very good Wi-Fi signal. I know that. It's going to drop off about that back fence back there. That's as far as it's going to go. And then I'd have to be pretty close. Well, I don't care if it's windy Saturday. That ain't gonna hurt anything. If it's windy Saturday, that's fine. It's, whatever. Well, looks like it's 30 minutes. I said I was going to cut it to about 30 minutes, but that's probably what we'll do. Ain't much need of staying in there much longer. But everybody can catch the replay, and they haven't caught it so far, I guess. I'm not going to sit here very much longer. I got some things to do. So, let's see. How do we... Trying to figure out how to... stop the live. What's for supper? I have no idea. Whatever I decide to... I might make me something after a while. Who knows? Yeah. I got possible vertigo. Doctor said I possibly got it. Gave me some medicine for it. So I'm having to deal with vertigo. You was live today. Well, I'm sorry I missed it. You must have been live before I got back. I'm sorry I missed it, but sometimes that's how it goes, isn't it? I wasn't expecting anybody to be on here. I just kind of done it, kind of a spur of the moment thing. Well, that's what the doctor seems to think and everything. It's not my ears or anything, so gave me some medicine for it and see what that does. Yep. It don't happen all the time. It doesn't happen all the time, but it could go a couple weeks and maybe not even have no issue at all, and all of a sudden you do some kind of sudden movements or anything like that, and it'll set it off. Well, by the symptoms, basically, is how they know. It's not my ears because they check them, and that's kind of what they're going with. And they run blood tests and everything, and it come back okay. Nothing to, nothing there. So, but I thought it might have been, ear infection interfering with balance and all that. But no, she checked it, a little bit of fluid there, but it wasn't nothing, no infection or anything. It didn't look like it, she said. And how they know it's vertigo is because when you do like sudden movements, like turn your head real quick or get up or move real quick or look up, and you get real dizzy. Real dizzy. I mean, it was about 2 or 3, it was about, let's see, Monday. Dude, I thought I was in bad shape, dude. I was. I was moving some furniture around, and I had to take it 2, 3 different shifts of doing it because I'd have to do it for a while and then it would start coming back on me and I'd have to sit down for a while and crap like that. It was aggravating. You can't really. Today, like today, that's perfectly fine today. Had issues with my head, feeling funny too. I think, really, I didn't tell the doctor that, but I seem to think it might have been something to do with the solar activity uh, causing it. Well, it's not my blood pressure or anything like that. I do believe it had something to do with the solar activity. I really did because it's pretty bad here the last couple. The solar activity was pretty bad the last couple of days. So, uh, you know, it kind of you would like to think it might have been a coincidence, but we'll see. We'll see. But it never did bother me before. Of course, we never did have this kind of solar activity before either. And I mean, dude, I tell you, I was in bad shape. It was you couldn't do diddly squat. You got so sick at your stomach. It felt like I tell you what it felt like, and the closest thing I can describe it as is getting on these carnival rides that goes round and around and around, and you get real sick at your stomach and all that. That's what it felt like. But I don't know. We'll just have to go with it. I don't complain too much about it. Just have to roll with the punches. Roll with the punches. I think I'm blessed. Good Lord's blessed me with being able to even be out here today, and you know that's how you look at it. And if you sit around the house and complain about crap, I mean, just think about crap all the time, you're going to be sick all the time. You're going to be sick all the time. I mean, I know a lot of people are sick all the time and things like. And I feel sorry for people that can't get out of the house because they're, where they can't, they're disabled where they can't move around and stuff. I do feel sorry for that people like that. But, if you can get around and move around, do it. That's the best thing to do. Look and see if I could see any deer. We're going to walk across the field, yard, the road. We're going to walk across the road and see if we can. Hey, like my mailbox. It's a good mailbox. I can hold all kinds of bills in it. Let me see if we can. I don't see anything. That hill right there, see that field there, it kind of goes over. It's actually an optical illusion. It kind of goes straight and it kind of goes over. It's a hill, actually, what that is. Of course, you can see the tree line back that way, but you could actually get on the other side of that rise there and lay down and nobody even know you were there. Really stealthy. But anyway, I'm getting ready to call it. Appreciate everybody rolling in there. I hear a lot of people mowing their yard or doing something. Yeah. Anyway, appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out, people. Shut up, Barry, because I know you. Because yeah, that's the hayfield. That's the hayfield there, Shawnee. That's hayfield. I can't see who's popping in there, Shawnee. So, well, I can see the chat, but that's about it. Even new people dropping. Appreciate everybody else dropping in. You caught us on the tail end of this, so I'm about ready to shut her down. Yeah, Shawnee, that's the hayfield. That's where they cut that hay on. I've seen some turkey there and deer and different things. I ain't seen no deer right over there, but I was hoping we'd see one right over there, right along that tree line right there. But no, it's still early in the day. Too early in the day. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here and shut it down. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out, and hopefully you got entertained. But yeah, it's a pretty big piece of ground there. Barry. Yeah, Barry. What, Dora? What, Barry? What you doing? What you on the radio for? Barry, you want to do something for Christmas? Well, I'm gonna shut her down, and like again, appreciate everybody. Y'all have a nice day, and whatever else is happening. Barry, you better be quiet. I'll come over there and do things with you. Door. All right, we're gone. Bye bye.